Hello y'all, it's Valerie here at Pisces Mountain Farm, and I'm coming on here today to tell you about an upcoming seed swap. I'm going to give you some basic details on how you can join. This seed swap is held on Facebook, and it is on the FORAR Seed Swap. That's what the page name is called. I will put a link in the description, but in case for any reason you don't want to follow the link, it's FORAR Seed Swap. If you decide to join this seed swap, what you're going to need to do is go to the tabs at the top and look for the guides. And there will be like a list of rules, and it will have all the information you need on there. So just read through those and click done. The seed swap begins at 12 a.m. on 11/4/2023, and it ends at 11:59, 11/8/2023. Send your swaps in November 10th through the 13th after you confirm all your trades. All your seed trades must fit in a flat rate envelope, so that way the seeds you send and the seeds you get back should fit in the same size envelope. Okay, now the way this seed swap works is you provide a list of the seeds you have, how many seeds are in the packet, whether those seeds are saved, or whether you bought them, and what year. There are rules as to how old the seeds can be. I think nothing over 3 years old, but you would double check in the guides that I was talking about earlier. Whenever the seed swap begins, you post your list of trades, what you have to trade, and you only post it one time. And it can be a handwritten list. It can be like a Google Docs. It can be, just whatever you use to make your list, what you would use. Once it's posted, people will read through your trade list, and they'll leave a message on the post that goes something like, "Hey, I see that you have green beans. Take a look at my list." And then you leave a link to your own list in the comments, or your post where your list is posted. And then they can look on there and then get back to you. Now, on the site, all the rules do go more in depth. I'm just giving you a general rundown. Okay, next we'll go with seed amounts. Lettuce, carrots, and small seeds like that, it's about a hefty pinch or about a half a teaspoon. Medium seeds such as peppers and tomatoes, that's 8 seeds. Large seeds such as sunflowers and squash, 6+ seeds. And that's how many you would need to have in your trade. Now these amounts can be adjusted if you have something super rare that might be highly sought after. You just have to make sure that the person that's trading with you is okay with having a lesser amount. So if you only say have 5 of a very rare type of seeds, you just need to make sure that when you're making your trade that the person knows that there will only be 5 seeds in that trade. And if you make your list right, your trade list right, they'll know that just by looking at it. You're supposed to alphabetize your lists, and whenever you're mailing in your trades, make sure you use the name that you use on Facebook, because if you use the name, I don't know, Farm Kitty on Facebook, but you send in your trades as Sally Smith, well, the person who's sorting the trades isn't going to know that Sally Smith is Farm Kitty. So if Farm Kitty is your Facebook name, send in your trades under the name Farm Kitty. Okay, you need to include a copy of your master list when you send it in, and that's just a list that contains all the seeds that you have traded. So if I traded, once again, Sally Smith some beans for some zinnias, I would just send that in on my list. Alright, that's the basic rundown. There is way more information on the guides, and the more people we get on this seed swap, the better, the more variety we'll have in the seed trades. And listen, if you don't have very many seeds and you're a newbie and all you have is basic stuff that maybe you got from the Dollar Tree, or they're just the basic varieties, please don't feel afraid to join, because people actually like helping people who are just getting started upgrade and update their seed collection. So if there's a newbie that doesn't have very much of something, people volunteer all the time to send in free seeds to them or to just give them some really cool stuff, even though there might not be a comparable trait on their own list. People really do. Seed people really do want to help you up your variety and get those things that you're looking for. And that's kind of what these seed swaps are all about, is taking the things that we don't need as much of and trading them for things that we would want, and letting other people, have something that they might not be able to afford otherwise. It's a really good way to increase your variety. Alright, I just wanted to get that up here and get it out to you guys. So that way, if you are interested in signing up, you have time to get over there and sign up. I think right now, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, there's around 100 people signed up for the swap. Now, not all of those people will participate. And don't feel overwhelmed, because not all 100 people are going to swap. There are people I've seen come in there and have a swap of only maybe 6 or 7 different varieties that were, highly common. And they ended up leaving there with all kinds of goodies that they didn't have otherwise. So if seed swaps interest you, this is a really, really good one. I like this style of swap. And also, if you like seed swap hauls, I have a seed swap haul coming up that is a different type of seed. Alright guys, thank you so much. And if you've ever been on the fence about whether or not to join a seed swap or not, let this be your sign that now's the time to do it. All that information's on the website. Go check it out, and I hope you join. I'll see you next time. Bye.